Welcome to the project demonstration of wireless power theft monitoring system and alerting on local substations. So here the main purpose of this project is to detect the energy meter tampering inside a house by the consumer. So it will be detected by measuring the two parameters. One is energy meter they're working or not, that's one parameter, and another is inside the power consumption status, whether inside the power is available or not. So the power inside the power status will be checked by this current transformer CT, and the energy meter working status will be get from the LED. So we know that one LED is there inside the energy meter. It will indicating the power consumption of the load. So whenever the LED blinks fast, then it indicated as heavy load, and slow rating, blinking rating, low load. And now the output of this LED given to the microcontroller through this PC817 optocoupler. Why? Because the energy meter will providing the voltage of around DC only after the section of LED. But if is there any short circuit happen in this energy meter, then the same voltage will be given to the microcontroller. If it is connected directly, then the microcontroller is a main motherboard, so it will get damaged. So in order to protect our main motherboard, so then we place the optocoupler, so it is optically coupled, so that there is a safety between these two connections. And coming to this CT, so we have connected this current transformer in series with this load, so that we'll get the current through the load, and then the output of the CT is AC signal. So the AC voltage will be converted into the DC with the help of this DB107 rectifier, and after the filter we'll get the pure DC, and after that there is a potential divider in order to reduce the voltage, which can be easily measured by the PIC microcontroller. Means the PIC microcontroller can handle up to 5 volts only. So in order to reduce the voltage, that can be measured by the PIC microcontroller, so we are using potential divider, that is 10:1 ratio, and these two inputs given to the PIC16F72 microcontroller. So here PC817 optocoupler input to the A4 pin of 16F72, and analog signal from this CT potential divider circuits is given to the A0 pin of microcontroller. And then based on these two signals monitoring, the microcontroller will decide that whether the power theft is occurred or energy tampering is occurred or not. So in such a way, like if the microcontroller get the signal from the CT current transformer, but there is no signal from the energy meter, so it indicating as somebody tampered the energy meter, that's why I'm not getting the signal from the energy meter. So it will inform the same information to the local substation through this ZigBee. So we are using 2.4 gigahertz of ZigBee, and this is a receiver. So this will be connected to the laptop, and this is a USB to digital converter. And also at the same time, not only intimation, it will control the load. So it will isolate the power supply to the house by controlling this TRIAC. So we are using BT136 TRIAC, and MOC3021 is a optically diac. The same manner, so we are using here also in order to protect the microcontroller from this TRIAC. Okay, and next, so here coming to this motherboard, so we are going to provide the 5 volts power supply directly from this adapter, and the regulator power supply will given to the microcontroller, and there is a red LED indication of power indication, and green light is programmable indication. Whenever the kit is running, this particular light has to be blink for every 1 second, on and off, on and off. Then only it is indicating as the controller is working properly. And next, on this one motherboard, there is a crystal oscillator which can provide the clock pulse to the microcontroller, and is the reset switch in order to restart the microcontroller. So let us see the demonstration. So before switching on this kit, we need to install the application software in our laptop in order to check the outputs. Means the alerting messages will be monitored on this PC. So before connecting this to the laptop, so we need to install one application, that is PL2303. So after installing that, so it will ask for to insert the PL2303 module to the laptop, right? So now I'm inserting that at my USB hub section. After inserting that, just click on continue, and remember, after click on continue, you should select no, don't restart the laptop, and go to this PC, and now go to manage, and then go to device manager. So there we can find the ports. So click on the ports, and then we can see the COM number is 13. So here we should remember one thing. So at this USB section, black color, if you get any triangle exclamatory mark, then you should reinstall and the same software and go to the same, follow the same setup. Then we got the COM13 without any error, and then minimize this and go to hyperterminal folder. So we'll provide this application also, and then click on this yellow color land phone symbol, and then it will ask for the name. Enter any name and select the COM number which you got from the device manager, and then restore default. So here are the three setups: enter any name and COM number selection properly and restore default. Then OK, and thereafter you can give the power supply to the system. Just once you provide the power supply, so here just I'm switching on that, so there will be light indication on and off 2 times. And now, so in a hyperterminal you will get the welcome message as start. And now I'm going to switch on the main power supply to the load. So the load will be switched on. So now this everything is normally, because we have connected the energy meter pin to the microcontroller, and also microcontroller getting the signal from the CT. So if I remove this, so I remove this, and now there is no signal from the energy meter, but the load is working, means the controller will get the signal from the CT. So it will check this for at least 10 to 15 seconds. So then it will take the decision of okay, something is wrong and we need to isolate the power supply to the load, and also intimating to the local substation. Right, so the power supply will be isolated, and at this PC section you will get the power theft at house number. In this manner we can detect the energy meter tampering. Thank you.